As a family, they remember a brother, an uncle, a father, and the consequences of the former Prime Minister's death for them and their country. In The Hague, far from Beirut's broken streets, they remembered first those who died 2 weeks ago in the port explosion.
Let us therefore pause for a minute's silence of reflection to remember the victims of this catastrophe.
Then they ruled on the murder of Rafik Hariri, stopping short of blaming Hezbollah, but convicting one of its supporters.
Although Mr Ayyash did not act alone, he had an important role in the operation against Mr Hariri.
Rafik Hariri was seen as a hope for Lebanon. He died 15 years ago in an ambush on his motorcade, which killed him and 21 others. Now, after a £500 million investigation, a UN-backed court has ruled these scenes were the work of a Hezbollah foot soldier. They did not directly implicate his militant masters, who do not recognise the hearing, nor the foreign governments, which may have guided his hands.
The tribunal came out with a result that is satisfying. We accept it, and we believe that there are still a lot of issues unknown.
Rafik Hariri's death brought about the biggest protests in Lebanon's history. Millions mourning the killing of a man who, as Prime Minister, was seen to have found a new future for a country broken by civil war. His nephew told me he hoped the verdict would help Lebanon heal.
At the end, from the first time, we said we want justice. We don't want revenge. So we didn't want the assassination of President Hariri to get us back to a new civil war.
A monument to the dead now marks the exact spot Rafik Hariri's motorcade was hit, a place which for many is where hopes as well as lives were lost. In the years since the attack, this area has been rebuilt and restored. And yet 2 weeks ago, it was damaged once more in the port explosion. A metaphor, perhaps, for the unending turmoil of this country. In death, as in life, Rafik Hariri influences this country. Judgment on his killing has been passed today. Justice remains as elusive as ever. Emma Murphy, News at 10, Beirut.